Hello out there. It's a beautiful day today, so we thought that we would start it outside. But I've had some thoughts on retirement today that you might have in common. You know, I look at a clock, and if you watch a clock, it doesn't seem to ever move. But if you look away for a little while and look back, suddenly a larger swath of time has gone by than you realized. And that's kind of what life is like here. There are things that seems like only yesterday that I could do that I don't do anymore, that I probably shouldn't do anymore. Next to my studio, there used to be a deck, and I had made it one of my retirement projects to clear out this deck. It's an old thing. It was here, who knows, 15 years, and was mostly rotted out. And while there were some fairly solid parts to it, I tried during the summer to peel some of this stuff away. And it took me, well, let's just say I got maybe half of it done. So my wife decided that perhaps it wasn't something that I should be doing. So she hired someone, and he was able to, actually he had an assistant, but between the two of them, they were able to not only take down the deck, but cut it up into small pieces and have it here ready to be picked up by the city. It's times like these when I realize that I just can't do what I used to be able to do. I'm aware I don't have the balance that I once had, and all of this probably happened gradually, but it all seems rather sudden. I just looked away, and when I looked back, there was something different. For instance, one of the things they say when you retire is not to buy an RV. We've had this one for quite some time, but it looks as if we probably will never get any more use out of it, so we're preparing it to sell. I have spent some of my time making sure that this was in decent shape. It's not that I don't enjoy camping, we still do, but the time that it takes to pitch a tent is probably 5 minutes. The time that it takes to set all this up is at least a half hour. You have to crank it up, you have to put all the supports under the beds and things like that, and all of this folds over and goes back up, and to set it all up is a major undertaking, and it's something that we really don't get enough enjoyment doing, especially now that the kids are gone. This was great when the kids were with us because it's so difficult to go places and have everybody under one roof. Hotels are not situated, if you have a boy and a girl, to be able to sleep 4 people. And so this camper worked out well. We have a bed on this end, we have a bed on that end, and we have a bed in the middle where the dining table folds down. So this was perfect for us to be able to take family vacations. Now that it's just my wife and I, this is just a little too much. So if we decide to go camping, we have a nice sized tent that's big enough for 2. We have portable camping equipment, fans and lights and stoves and such as that will suffice in any kind of camping situation. So we don't need the camper anymore, so we're getting rid of this. So we're doing kind of the opposite of what some retired people do, which is they go out and buy an RV and think they're going to travel everywhere. We still have plans to travel, but that is something that we're probably going to do no more frequently than we did when we were both working. So I suppose what I'm trying to say here is that while there are things that I can still do and things that I don't want to do and things that I shouldn't be doing, my balance is such that I should stay off ladders, for instance. All of this is about coming to terms with it and understanding that that's not really all of who I am. I just got a call yesterday from my daughter that just gotten a new jacuzzi and said, "Can you help me? I need some technical expertise in how to install it." I just kind of dropped it here. And so I did, and I was still useful in that regard and very happy to help. And on top of that, I have the time now to be able to do this. When I was working, I might have the best of intentions, but just not have the availability. And now someone gives me a call and says, "Can you help me with this, Dad?" I can be right there, and that's a good feeling. So I hope that you have enjoyed our little tour here, and will stay with us as we continue to do various projects around and deal with our advancing of age, the dealing of time that passes both very quickly and very slowly all at the same time. So please subscribe and leave me a message at the bottom. I'd be happy to hear from you. I'll answer as many as I can. And until next time, don't go far.